Hi, my name is Mary Irish. Here's some 3 AM history. Today we're going to be talking about the Bronx. Most importantly, we're going to be talking about the Bronx from the 1970s to the 1980s, which, to put it nicely, is a wasteland. This area was completely in ruins. There was the burnt skeletons of buildings and the rubble of buildings that just didn't get moved and just laid there. And the graffiti that covered the entire city. There were gangs everywhere challenging each other for territory. There were riots almost constantly in this city against things that happened there, which were not okay. And the place was run by drug lords. The police, extremely corrupt. The fire department was almost non-existent. And the world just seemed to tune the entire city out. The reason why there were so many burnt down buildings was because people were starting to pay gangs to burn down their buildings so they could collect the insurance money. And the skeletal remains of those buildings never got cleared out because, once again, the city was a wasteland and couldn't afford to do such things. This place was pretty much run by drug lords going after each other to get the highest bid on it all. These gangs underneath them do the dirty work and fight for territory so that they could reclaim themselves as better and greater. And the police started working with these gangs as well, making them severely corrupt. The thing about the Bronx is that the people that were in charge of it were not that great, but that didn't go for everyone that lived in it. Once again, the city was covered with graffiti, but this graffiti had a message. You could see it on the trains that passed by, the stories that were told. The people that felt like they were oppressed in this community spoke out about it with a spray can and left a mark. The trains were covered with graffiti. People writing down their names everywhere to feel like they left a mark somewhere. The art just didn't stop there. The art also went into the music. The music of the city. This new music that was created was hip-hop. Hip-hop thrived here. People would be going to these underground places where this DJ would be able to play this Get Town track and do it again and again and again, and people could rap over it to tell people what was going on. And left a mark on the hip-hop community as a whole. This entire time, this hip-hop was not censored as heavily as it is now. They were able to speak out about injustice, and most of the hip-hop sounds we hear that were said back then were talking about how it's crappy that they are treated this way in this society and that they deserve better, that they deserve to take a stand on this matter. The communities that arose in the Bronx were family. This was a place where minorities were shoved and told, hey, this is where you live now, because no one else cares about you. And they turned it into a place that they called home, a place where they had family.